Hey guys, I am back today with another wrestling review. I think this is my second on the channel, maybe. And today we will be doing Ring of Honor's most recent show from either today or yesterday. I don't know honestly. Ring of Honor Mass Hysteria. So let's get right into it. They opened the show with the Briscoes, who just won the tag team titles the other day off of the Gorillas of Destiny. They faced the Bouncers, Spear City Bruiser, and Brian Malonis, and this was a really fun match. I really had fun with it. I enjoyed it. Didn't go too long, but it was still a lot of entertainment there. It's the best match I've seen from the Bouncers. I've never been a big fan of them. They've never really entertained me, but of course the Briscoes can bring it out of them. Briscoes are one of those teams where you put them in the ring, you give them a mic, and you tend to shut up and sit down and watch them. And I'd give this match a 3 3/4 out of 5. It was a really good match. Then we got Christian Casanova versus Jimmy Preston. Some, prospect thing. I've never been a fan of the Ring of Honor prospects because none of them are mostly any good. Except for one, which is Eli Isom, which I will get to later on. Yeah, this match kind of sucked. I gave it 2.5. Casanova is actually really good, but Jimmy Preston was just cringeworthy. Didn't like him at all. So if you're watching the show, just go ahead and skip that match. Next we got Silas Young, the last real man, versus PJ Black. This match was actually pretty decent. It could have went longer. It definitely could have went with 4 or 5 minutes. But it was still a good match. Silas Young finally got a win, which seems like he loses every match now, so him getting one is kind of big. And PJ Black, he's been getting a lot of wins with Lifeblood, so it doesn't really hurt him that much. Yeah, I'd give this match 3 1/4. It was good. It's worth watching if you're watching the show. Now we got a Woman of Honor triple threat: Tasha Steelz versus Carissa Rivera versus Angelina Love. So I loved the Beautiful People back in TNA in 2010, a little before, a little after. They were actually awesome. Anything TNA in those days was awesome. But this really sucks. The allure is just really bad. They're trying to do the same thing that they did in TNA, just in Ring of Honor, but it just doesn't work anymore. This match just isn't good. Honestly, the Women of Honor division just isn't good. Nothing they've done has entertained me at all. Most of the time I tend to just skip those matches. And this one doesn't change that. This is a 2-star match. Again, it was really short, and it just wasn't good. The Women of Honor continue to not impress me. Now we got Kenny King versus Dragon Lee. This match is very good. Dragon Lee can have a good match with anybody. Kenny King is somebody I really don't like that much. His theme song annoys me. He's just him yelling King over and over again. And then, nothing about him just really impressed me, but Dragon Lee is awesome. And this match was actually really good. Kenny King can have some good matches, but this one was actually very good. One of the best I've ever seen from him. 3 3/4. Again, I think this one could have went a little longer, but it was still really good. Next, we got Ring of Honor Television Championship: Shane Taylor versus Eli Isom. Eli Isom is the only guy that came from the Ring of Honor prospect thing that has ever impressed me. But he impresses me a lot. He is actually really awesome. And Shane Taylor, never a big fan of him, but he's getting there. His title reign has been really good, and he's losing a lot of weight. Both these guys are awesome. I wasn't expecting a lot from this match, but I got a lot. So far, this is the match of the night. I gave it 4 stars. It was really good. Some good near falls and a lot of great action. I really like these guys. Next we got Lifeblood, Bandito and Mark Haskins, and they went up against Marty Scurll and PCO, Villain Enterprises. Again, another really good match. Love Marty Scurll. PCO's crazy. Brody King's good. Then Mark Haskins, the guy I've been following ever since his days in Progress. By the way, let me know if you guys want to see some Progress wrestling reviews. I don't know if there's a large audience for Progress reviews, really, but if you guys want to see it, I'll do it, because I love Progress. But yeah, this is a great match. Villain Enterprise got the win. Marty Scurll, it's been a while since Marty Scurll has really had a good match, in my opinion. But this one was very good. I gave it 4 1/4. It was a good match. It really was. Then we got the co-main event: Dalton Castle versus Roosh. Since this was the main event, I was expecting a lot. I was expecting him to, not be a 15-second match. And gladly, it went over 15 seconds. But it only went about 5, and it ended in disqualification. I'm a big believer in don't put matches like that in the co-main event spot, because all they do is disappoint. So yeah, I'm a big Dalton Castle fan. I love Dalton Castle. Not a big fan of his heel run so far. Haven't been able to get behind that. Hopefully something can, but seems like everything he's been doing, he's either been losing really quickly or just DQing, and he hasn't had the opportunity to really impress at all. Roosh, of course, is awesome. I think he's ready to kind of move on. Maybe put him in the television title picture. Just give him something else, because this Dalton Castle thing, I don't feel like it's really picking up any traction, and Dalton Castle needs something else, honestly. Yeah, the 5 minutes that it went was actually really fun. It was a good match up until the disqualification. I'd give it a 2.5. And for a 5-minute match, that's actually pretty decent when you think about it. But yeah, don't put matches like this in the co-main event spot. In the main event, we got the Kingdom. TK O'Ryan, Vinny Marseglia, and Matt Taven, the Ring of Honor World Champion, versus Jay Lethal, Alex Shelley, and Jonathan Gresham. I can't believe Alex Shelley is still wrestling. His Motor City Machine Gun tag team in TNA and other places with Chris Sabin is one of my favorite tag teams of all time. Jonathan Gresham's awesome. Jay Lethal's one of the best in Ring of Honor history. And then the Kingdom. You'll learn from me that I'm a big fan of heel wrestlers, and Matt Taven is my favorite wrestler in all of Ring of Honor. He's actually one of my favorite wrestlers in the world right now. And the Kingdom is my favorite stable in all of wrestling at the moment, so I'm very high on the Kingdom. Yeah, that's all I can really say about that, I guess. But this match was awesome. It went close to 20 minutes, and it was non-stop. It was amazing. Jonathan Gresham with some amazing technical stuff, Shelley with some fast-paced stuff, Lethal with the being awesome, and then the Kingdom with the great heel tactics, even though they were getting cheered because they were in Matt Taven's hometown. But still, this match was just really, really awesome. I'd give it 4.5. The ending was kind of abrupt. A couple of near falls, and I might have given this a 5. But yeah, if there was a couple more near falls, but there really wasn't. It was kind of abrupt and unexpected when it ended, honestly, for me anyway. But yeah, this was awesome. I give it a 4.5 actually. Yeah, Matt Taven and the Kingdom are awesome. I'm really looking forward to Taven and Shelley at Summer Supercard. That should be a great match. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the future of Ring of Honor. This show was alright. It was good. It was entertaining, but it's probably the weakest of Ring of Honor from this year at least. Most matches went under 8 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes, which just isn't long enough. Give them some more time. The whole show kind of felt rushed, but the last, 5 matches were very good, except for the Dalton Castle match. So it picked up towards the end, but the beginning, except for the Briscoes match, was kind of underwhelming. I'll just leave it there. I'd give this show like a 7.5. It was good. If you're free of an evening when watching pretty good wrestling, then turn on Mass Hysteria. Heck, it's good. So, the next wrestling review I will probably do is probably Summer Supercard. I can't think of any other wrestling that's coming up since before then. So yeah, I will see you guys for another wrestling review at Summer Supercard. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment telling me what you thought of this show, Mass Hysteria. Let me know what you think of Ring of Honor, or let me know what else you want to see me review or talk about. Heck, I can just do what I would do, like fantasy booking or whatever. Just anything. I want to do something with wrestling because I freaking love wrestling. So, if there's anything you want me to do that involves wrestling, please let me know. Like the video, please subscribe if you enjoyed and want more wrestling content or any other gaming content or movie reviews I have on my channel. And thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you next time.